YouTube, what is y'all doing? So I'm coming to y'all with another banger. Getting ready to head down to the auction real quick. Kind of peep out what they got. I got my eyes on the Lexus that's coming up in the auction. It's listed as a no run because they don't have keys, and I'm thinking maybe I should give it a shot if it goes for the right price in the auction. I don't know. We're gonna get down there and see what all they got. Might take a little notes and we're gonna get to it, y'all. Let's get down to the auction. Also, today we're gonna be riding in the little TC. So this gonna be cool because I get to save a little gas. Let's get to it. Alright, YouTube. I apologize for the wind noise in advance. I can't really do a lot about that. But we here. So the Lexus that I'm looking at is a no run. It's another GS300 and it's a no run. They say no key. It's a 2004, I believe. Here you go. Hood already up. I mean, it's like bone dry. That's really concerning. Another concern. Somebody been over here screwing around with the fuses. Now I didn't see this in the picture. Tires look good. You can tell it hasn't been driven in a minute looking at the brakes. It's not an ES300, it's a GS300. This interior though look real good. Yeah, I see it. It look real good in here. Got a monitor back here, 2 monitors back here. I guess they throwing that in with the car. No battery in here, no power. Ooh. Well, hoping maybe we'll look up and find the key in here. I'm guessing that this car don't run. Let's see, it say it was serviced at 171,000 miles. It's actually, this car would clean up really nicely. Oh. Now I wish that I had brought a breaker bar or something so I could try and turn the motor by hand. But I don't have that, so I can't. This is a $500 car right here, y'all. I'ma just keep it a buck with you. No key, nothing. Like, this is a $500 car. Some people might disagree with me and say, oh man, it's worth more than that, but how can you know? How do you know? You really don't. The tires look like they're in good condition. So the thing about vehicles with no key is, what you got to keep in mind is that somebody could have purposely like lost the key, threw it somewhere or something, because they knew that the car was like, this motor could be crap. So to prevent people from, you know, knowing about that, we throw the key away. Because I'm more entitled to bid on this not knowing whether or not the motor is good than I am knowing that the motor is bad. So if I knew that this motor was bad, I wouldn't even be looking at this car, because I'm not in the business of, I'm not trying to replace a motor. But since I don't know, the curiosity is there. Like, I could potentially have a win here. But, you know, the motor could be good. Not seeing any oil in there is very concerning for me. And also looking off inside of the oil cap, it's just dry in there. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, see how low it go for. But right now it's a pass on this one. Let's see what else they got out here. We make our way down to the running vehicles. See if I catch some. I see something that catch my eye. We got a 2015 Dodge Dart. I think I remember seeing this one a couple auctions ago. This screen, yep, I definitely remember this one, because look at that screen. 72,000 miles on this one. Does run and drive according to them. I don't know how well. The interior looks alright. Probably be cleaned up some. Body's pretty solid. Not seeing any big dings or dents. So, could be a good car. Right next to it, we got the big Explorer. 227,000 miles on this one. Listed as a running drive. Interior looks really nice. I believe this truck might have a reserve on it. It just looked like somebody wiped it down, trying to get it, you know, ready for sale. It's the inside of it. No major dents or dings on the body. Let's see what else they got here. Alright guys, we making our way down. We got a Honda Accord right here. 2003. 157,000 miles on it. Does run and drive. See what the interior look like. I like this blue color. It's pretty nice. Inside of the car is pretty clean. Runs and drives good. You can take their word for it. Oh, this IS right here has been here for a while. I see this almost every auction. But yeah, back to the Accord. Pretty nice. We got here a 2008 Infiniti G35, 122,000 miles. Airbag is deployed. You can probably go ahead looking at one of these cars, guarantee that the head gasket might be bad or is leaking coolant or something like that. If none of that's wrong, it's definitely needing some valve covers. The inside is, well, about clean as the one I had. The dashboard looks better. It's a little dirty in here. Airbag was deployed. But this is a rear wheel drive, so I would like this one better off the top. This is another car I wouldn't mess with. This is probably a $1,500 car, honestly. I hate to sound like I'm lowballing every car in here, but like, it's been wrecked. God knows who put it back together. And then you got to think about, like, you buy a car like this and you sell it to somebody, you just really don't want to be the one that sells somebody something like this, and it, you know, they have an accident because one of the repairs wasn't done. I just will leave that one alone. Over here we got all the cars that people gonna overspend for. So it's really not a big point in looking at a lot of these cars. Got a pickup truck right here. Pickup trucks always sell pretty good. I wouldn't mess with that one. Got the Grand Marquis with the rims on it, so if you're trying to look clean out here, there you go. If you want to call, if you into this type of thing, it's a 94 Mercury Grand Marquis, 151,000 miles on it. Door already open. Listed as a running drive. You can see the transmission fluid in the seat, so you know what's going on with this one. Coolant leaking. Alright. Got 3 rims on it. Just, I'm gonna pass. You got another one right next to it. I ain't coming here to look at Grand Marquis. My dad used to have one of these. Now I hear these are some pretty good motors. I got a funny story. When I was going off to college, my dad gave me the choice between one of these. This is an 05. I think the one he had was an 02 or something like that. Buick LeSabre. He gave me the choice between one of these and the 96 Toyota Avalon XLE fully loaded. I took the Avalon. The Avalon's still on the road today. Have no idea where the Buick is. In case you was wondering why I'm a Toyota Lexus fan, this one is actually pretty clean, you know. It's listed as a run and drive. I'm not really interested in starting any of these cars. The Honda might be a good pickup, assuming that it, you know, the transmission's good. Over here we got the CVT section. So you know what's going on. Got your Nissan gang over here. I know that car has a rebuilt title. It says it online. They probably got a reserve on all of these. When you see cars coming here this new, somebody has a reserve on them. I'm not gonna waste my time with it. So right here we got a 2006 Porsche Cayenne with 152,000 miles on it. I wouldn't touch this car with an extended stick. These cars become maintenance nightmares. They're hard to work on, but it's listed as a run and drive. see somebody. Ugh, it's real nasty off in there. I did notice it was leaking something up under there. I couldn't quite tell what it was. I never actually sat in one of these before. Let's see what it's like. Ew. Yep. Good old Cayenne. Porsche. I could actually start this one up. I wouldn't. Let me see if I can get the keys for this one. I'm not thinking about buying this at all, so don't worry. Alright, so we went and got the key to that Cayenne. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what it's like. I got really low expectations for that truck. Low expectations for this vehicle. Screen going out. Let's see what it does. Press brake pedal. Airbag fault. Does feel like there's a misfire. Radio works. Oh, I didn't even notice the panoramic roof in here. They trying to look better than the Lexus, huh? We got all type of lights on the dash in here. Just don't even do it.
I saw Devin Booker drop 70 in an NBA game. You know,
this is not a car I would buy. Right here we got an 04 Range HSE. Don't say the mileage on here. Another car you should stay away from. Interior is clean though. Not that clean. Like we got some tapeage going on back that way. But overall it's pretty decent. I think my cousin used to have one of these. I remember his being a lot nicer. So this is just a vehicle you should stay away from. I'm not looking to bid on this. I'm just looking right now. How do you even get this open? I've been around Lexus products too long. Alright, y'all, I made it back to the whip. That's gonna be it for this video. I didn't see anything in here worth jumping at. I'm gonna see what that Lexus goes for, but that's about it. I wouldn't pay more than $500 for that car, honestly, which is where I'm at on it. Because then after $500, you still got taxes and stuff like that going on. So cars have been really high lately, so we'll see what happens. But if I sound like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. I just walked up this hill and it's hot out here. So I'm gonna get back to y'all in the next video. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.